From Parliament, viewers, there was a fiery showdown in Sansad when a DMK MP, Dayanidhi Maran, in an alleged insulting statement called Sanskrit an incommunicable language and further asked why should debates be translated to Sanskrit. To this, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla gave him a befitting response. Listen in.
Giving translation which is most welcome for the languages which are the state languages, official state languages. Can you tell me which state official language is Sanskrit? Why are you wasting taxpayers' money which the language is not even communicable? It's not communicated in any of the states in India. And nobody is speaking. Sir, the population survey in 2011 said only 73,000 people are speaking, supposed to be speaking. Sir, when that's the data, why should the taxpayers' money be wasted because of your RSS ideologies?
अब माननीय सदस्य, आप दुनिया के किस देश में रह रहे हो? ये भारत है और भारत की मूल भाषा संस्कृत रही है और इसीलिए हमने कहा 22 भाषाओं में, केवल संस्कृत में नहीं कहा। आपको संस्कृत की क्यों आपत्ति हुई? आपको संस्कृत भाषा की क्यों आपत्ति हुई? आपको हिंदी में आपत्ति हो, आपको संस्कृत में भाषा हो। भारत में 22 भाषाएं हैं जो संसद में मान्यता प्राप्त है और 22 भाषाओं में होगी, संस्कृत में भी होगी और हिंदी में भी होगी। बताइए।
Sir, you are giving translation which is most welcome for the languages which are the state languages, official state languages. Can you tell me which state official language is Sanskrit? Why are you wasting taxpayers' money which the language is not even communicable? It's not communicated in any of the states in India. And nobody is speaking. Sir, the population survey in 2011 said only 73,000 people are speaking, supposed to be speaking. Sir, when that's the data, why should the taxpayers' money be wasted because of your RSS ideologies?
अब माननीय सदस्य, आप दुनिया के किस देश में रह रहे हो? ये भारत है और भारत की मूल भाषा संस्कृत रही है और इसीलिए हमने कहा 22 भाषाओं में, केवल संस्कृत में नहीं कहा। आपको संस्कृत की क्यों आपत्ति हुई? आपको संस्कृत भाषा की क्यों आपत्ति हुई? आपको हिंदी में आपत्ति हो, आपको संस्कृत में भाषा हो। भारत में 22 भाषाएं हैं जो संसद में मान्यता प्राप्त है और 22 भाषाओं में होगी, संस्कृत में भी होगी और हिंदी में भी होगी।
Let's now go across to my colleague Mohit Bhatt joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Mohit, that was indeed a heated exchange that we saw between a DMK MP and the Lok Sabha Speaker, and it was all about the language Sanskrit. Put things in perspective for our viewers.
Well, yes, in fact, while the proceedings were going on, Dayanidhi Maran, the DMK MP, stood up and he was speaking on an issue, and he stated that why there was need of simultaneous translation of the Lok Sabha proceedings in the language of Hindi. And he also cited saying that in 2011, according to the 2011 census, only 73,000 speakers used the language Sanskrit, and Sanskrit is not a language which is used or spoken widely in a state. Then why such thing is being done? And he linked it to the RSS ideology, saying that Sanskrit is being just used for translation of the Lok Sabha proceedings because of the ideology of the RSS. And after that, we saw that how the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla rebutted him and basically stated that not just Sanskrit but the proceedings of the Parliament, they are simultaneously translated in 22 languages, including Sanskrit and Hindi. Why he has problems with Sanskrit? With Sanskrit, Sanskrit has been the primary language of the country. So clearly we see there was a heated exchange between the Lok Sabha Speaker and the DMK MP Dayanidhi Maran, where Dayanidhi Maran questioned the need of translating the Lok Sabha proceedings simultaneously in Sanskrit, saying that there are not much Sanskrit speakers in the country. There is not a state where hugely Sanskrit is being spoken, to which Om Birla, the Lok Sabha Speaker, clearly stated that the proceedings of the parliament are simultaneously translated in 22 languages.
Right, Mohit, I'm just interrupting you there. Request you to stay on with us. We have Narayan Tirupati of the Bharatiya Janata Party joining us on the broadcast. We're also joined by Udit Raj of the Congress Party. Good afternoon to both of you. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. Mr. Narayan Tirupati, to you first. How will you like to address the issue raised by Dayanidhi Maran in the parliament earlier today, wherein he tried to suggest that only 73,000 people speak Sanskrit? So why are you wasting taxpayers' money because of RSS ideologies? Your response?
It is shameful that he was once a minister in the central government's, cabinet. And Mr. Udayanidhi, he has to understand, Mr. Dayanidhi Maran has to understand that even in his name, Sanskrit is there. Nidhi is a Sanskrit word and not a Tamil word. So these people don't know what they are speaking. These people are they think they are very arrogant, but they are immature. This is the result when immature, arrogant people talk. That too in the parliament, which is the temple of democracy. I think we need to take classes for these people how to talk in parliament. Otherwise, the temple of democracy will get spoiled. I think the speaker was very, very clear in literally teaching this man. But every time this Dayanidhi Maran talks like this, not only Dayanidhi Maran, his leader, Mr. Stalin, he also carries Sanskrit, words, name, that is the letters in his, name. Even Karunanidhi, his uncle, he was also his grandfather. He was also, it is also a Sanskrit word. Sanskrit is everywhere in India. We should understand. Sanskritam is a language which has been there from all languages. We need to understand. So we have to respect people. You have to respect languages. Otherwise, you will be demolished.
Okay. Mr. Narayan Tirupati, request you to please stay on with us. Let me take a question, an answer from Mr. Udit Raj as well. Mr. Udit Raj, how will you like to respond to this comment coming in from DMK MP Dayanidhi Maran? The question clearly being asked is why so much of hatred for a language like Sanskrit? Earlier we have seen hatred of the DMK, especially towards Hindi. Now similar kind of hatred for Sanskrit too?
You can't conclude that hatred. Of course, it is your opinion, but let me tell you, the protagonists of Sanskrit, like a top RSS leader and BJP leader, why are they not sending their children to Sanskrit schools and universities? They are sending children to Harvard and Ivy League.
No, but how are these two things related? I'm not able to understand, Mr. Udit Raj. I have asked you a simple question. How will you like to respond to what Mr. Dayanidhi Maran had to say?
You can't say what I should say. You can't control me that what I have to say.
But sir, you're not answering my question. I have asked you a direct question, sir.
You see, the big expenditure and institutions, universities have been built up there. Then why their RSS, BJP leaders are not sending their progeny to these universities and colleges? Why don't they speak like this?
No, I still am not able to get an answer to a question I asked you. I want to ask you, Mr. Dayanidhi Maran said in the parliament 73,000 Sanskrit speaking people are there. Why are you translating debate in this language? Do these 73,000 people not matter?
If total amount of central government, if look is spent on this promotion of Sanskrit and paying salaries and maintaining the buildings and building infrastructure, how much it is. However, I don't oppose it, but it is his opinion. When you impose Hindi on them, definitely they react. So it's a BJP which has made them or compelling them to react. And there the governor, what he's saying, governor is creating a problem. The reaction is bound to be there.
But on what Mr. Dayanidhi Maran said, it is his opinion. Thank you very much, Mr. Udit Raj as well as Mr. Narayan Tirupati. Appreciate both of you for joining us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective on this story. Let's now move on, and we